We got to the laugh to start this. How's that? Wow. Welcome to a brand new first edition episode of a podcast that has never existed until it came out of your brain. You decided this.
Yeah, a little bit. I
This
mean,
is this is called Nerd Out. Because Lauren and I we do the analyzing horror, and we figured that why just do one podcast when we could do another one? Because you've got hardly anything on your plate. Me, I'm Mr. Go, 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 and I don't do hardly anything. I just sit in my office and twiddle my thumbs, waiting for someone to come up with another podcast.
that's a strong exaggeration, but yes.
But like I said, we do the analyzing horror where we talk about the horror movies, and she goes, "There's much more to me than just horror. I love Disney, and obviously you get me to read Harry Potter, which I actually finished The Prisoner of Azkaban, so I need to figure out what's next on the list. Do I have to go to the next book?
Yes, of course. What, you're
Oh,
just gonna stop there?
oh, that was a yes, of course. And if you don't, we're not going to do any more podcasts together. But anyway, I want to introduce Lauren, and this is your podcast. This is a fun one. This is all you.
Oh, well, yeah, thank you for having me. But yeah, I absolutely love this idea because like as you said, we do analyzing horror and I am analyzing horror like on social media and stuff like that. Like I do horror cosplay and stuff like that. But I've been what I call going through my nostalgia era or whatever you
Doing a
wanna
metamorphosis
call
back to that, aren't you?
yeah, I mean, you're going back to your like Toy Story, your Tangled, like your Emperor's New Groove,
Yes. Emperor's
and
looking really good.
yeah, it's just like things that like brought me joy, like animated movies. Like I just recently I rewatched Shrek last night just for funsies. Like, yeah, it's very exciting to get to kind of talk about it because it's like, like it's just a bit of my uh I guess adulthood or whatever where it it just brings you your nostalgic like childhood joy, but then it's also fun where like you watch it as a kid and you're just like, oh my God, that's so scary. And then you watch it as an adult and it's like, haha, that's funny. And so you get like different layers, or like you didn't notice it when you were a kid, but like something happened, you're just like, oh, like I didn't know that that happened. So it's been really fun. I mean, I said I watched Shrek last night. I watched Madagascar this morning.
Well, you are
So
getting back to your Disney roots, aren't you?
yeah, and that's not even Disney. I think that's like a DreamWorks, right?
Yes, I think you're
So,
right.
yeah. So just I'm just going back to my like animated like feel good movie roots. Don't you mimic me.
Oh, I love it. I love the chair dancing. Actually, before we came on, I was kind of rocking out to One Republic before we got on here. Um, now, and I won't even bring up the time. I'm not going to do that.
You already have.
No, I didn't. I know, but not doing it, I did, right?
Mm.
Ooh, there's the look of, I've seen that look once or twice. And I may see that look again as the podcasts go on. Um, but anyway, this has probably been what, 3 weeks in the making now? People don't realize you don't just snap your fingers and do a podcast. There's a lot of logistics that go into this. And when we finally decided what it was going to be, you, I'm like, well, what's the first movie? And you go, Wreck-It Ralph. It's got to be Wreck-It Ralph. To which she said, you've seen that, right? And I'm guessing the dead silence on the phone was a giveaway that I had yet to see it.
The deep disappointment that
I
was
know.
on my end as well.
So this weekend, while football was going on, I will admit,
Oh.
and you know I'm Sporty Spice, right?
Hmm.
I sent you a screenshot. What was I watching?
You were watching it, yes.
Yes. So I'm prepared because I have seen it once in my life now. You have seen it
One whole time.
exactly one whole time, and you have seen it how many times?
Oh, I've lost count. I've seen it so many times. I love it so much. It brings me so much joy and makes me cry at the end every time.
It does. Well, let's rock. Let's get right into this. You tell me, what is it about Wreck-It Ralph that you love?
Oh my God, where do I start? I mean, not only because I said earlier, I'm analyzing horror, so I love horror, but I'm also multifaceted where I love like anime movies, like I was sharing, the things that I've been going back to. And then I'm also a gamer. And I love, I've owned every single PlayStation console. I love arcade bars. Um, I love pinball machines, like all that kinds of stuff. So it just like it really hits me right in the heart, just as like the premise. But then the characters are so lovable. Like Ralph is like I'm a bad guy, but I want to be a bad guy. And like he has that whole like character arc and stuff like that. And I freaking love Vanellope. I literally with my dog, if because he's kind of deaf, so he doesn't really like hear me coming, but then he sees me and he kind of does like a whip, like, oh, like here. Where'd you come from? And so I do the vanilla, be like, hello, you're not from here, are you? And he's just like, this woman's crazy. Like, someone get me out of here. Oh my God. But I quote it all the time. I use Vanellope's Move Your Molasses all the time as well. Like, I love it so much. And King Candy, like Alan Tudyk, is one of my favorite actors, like voice actors, just actors in general. And he does such a great job being King Candy and stuff like that. So and just the the story route and how you get to kind of like you I love that first scene where you kind of like go into the arcade game, you know? And it's just, I don't know, it really gives you the whole vibe and makes you sympathize with literally almost every character. Even King Candy, where he's like he wants to stay relevant, even though, he's the baddie, but like there's a reason why, he's not just bad to be bad. And then Vanellope is the cutest thing on this freaking planet. I love her so much. Actually, I actually brought this up.
Oh my goodness, we were talking about that off the air.
Yep, I have Vanellope backpack. And I have it, the back has her little You're My Hero
Hmm.
necklace. Ah! When she gave that to him, I was just like, oh my God, my heart.
Everyone needs a Wreck-It Ralph to give him a You're My Hero necklace, right?
I know. It was so sweet.
I know.
And it starts off with stink brain. It's like, gee, thanks. I'm like, no, turn it over. See, that's my love language. Like, I'm gonna insult you, but with love.
Yes, I see that. I see that a lot.
Yeah, but I love Vanellope so much. Like she has my personality in so many different ways. And like I love the part where uh she's like giving Ralph like bollocks, like bullshit.
Yes.
And then she's like, wait, one more. And he's like, okay. And she's like, says something. She's like, say why. I'm like, that is me. Oh, she's so cute. And she's got such pretty little big green eyes. Like, I'm just like, oh. Or the part where she shows Ralph her home. And
Hmm.
she's like, look, like I have little candy wrappers where I get wrapped up like a little homeless lady. I quote that movie all the time, and she's absolutely adorable. I love her so much.
So I figure if we're in studio and that movie is playing and you're watching it, you're going to quote the entire movie, and it's one of those where I won't be able to listen to it. I'll be listening to you.
Probably. Yeah, I've told you before that I watch movies while I do the dishes and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, uh, it's on the headphones. Like no one's listening except my dog, but uh, something happens and I'm like blah 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 blah. I say the exact same line at the same time, and then I'm like also so proud of myself afterward.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you're lucky you're too damn cute. You know that? You're just like Vanellope, right?
I guess so.
Well, me being 6'4", does that make me Ralph?
Yeah, I mean, what is he like 9 feet? So he's
Something
got a
like
little
that.
bit more on you, and I bet his fists are bigger than yours too. So, but yeah.
Probably. We were speaking off the air. John C. Riley is Ralph, Sarah Silverman's Vanellope, but a lot of times Disney has created the animated character to look like the voice actor, and it's kind of interesting.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that's really cool. And I just told you that I recently rewatched like Toy Story, and that's
Hmm.
another one where, it's not identical, but
You can see
they
the semblance.
exactly. So I feel like they did the same thing with Wreck-It Ralph, where you can see a little bit of each of them. There's just exemplified. And then oh, what's her name? The Cybug, like her Jane Lynch, am I right?
Let me find it out real quick because I have it right here, and it is Jane Lynch. Very good. You get,
I got it
whoa, 20
right.
points for Gryffindor.
But
And people
yeah,
who are listening, they don't understand that, but
well, Hogwarts, like Harry Potter. Come on,
I know,
guys.
but you're Gryffindor, and I am,
Ravenclaw.
yes.
Mm. But no, I think that it's cool like that as well. Where like she looks very similar, but then also there's the specification of the fact that she's like a from a newer game. So like the high definition and everything, like that explains why she looks the way she does compared to Ralph and Vanellope and stuff like that, or Fix-It Felix and stuff like that, who I love. I think he's adorable.
Did you have you looked at the characters of the voice actors who portrayed some of the characters in the movie Wreck-It Ralph?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm terrible with names, honestly.
Mindy
Yeah.
Kaling's in there.
Oh yeah, I know.
Now I can see
Little
it.
brat.
I know, but now I can see it from The Office.
I know. And as soon as I found it out, I'm like, of course that's her.
Exactly. Now I can see it, or you can't unsee it now. How's that?
Stay sweet. But then that whole scene where they break her cart, and it's just like, oh. I love Ralph where he's like, hey, leave her alone. I'm like, I would do the same thing where I'd be like, ah.
And you had warned me. You said, you know what? The ending is you're going to cry. And I'm like, no, I'm a guy. I'm 6'4". I'm this big burly Mr. Go 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 Sporty Spice. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. It
Your
was a very
heart has
sad part right
nothing to
there, but
do
she
with
couldn't make it through
emotion.
because she was a glitch and she couldn't go. And it's like, Ralph is going to sacrifice himself and
So let's start with point one. Your height has nothing to do with emotions. Point two, yes, that scene was so emotional. I'm like, the poor baby. She's like, just go, Ralph. It's okay. I'm like, no, it's not. And then he sacrifices himself, and then the whole King Candy fight. Ah! And then the ending where he has that whole moment where he's just like, well. I know I'm a bad guy, but if that little kid likes me, how bad can I be?
oh.
I cry every time. And then it's like, and then immediately that really like uppity, like happy song in the end credits happens. And so I'm like, I'm crying and dancing at the same time.
I
Oh,
love it.
it's so sweet. I love it.
Well, like I said, you've gone through the movie. Is it one that probably let me ask you, is it one of the top animated movies that you've ever seen?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could call it that. It's one that I've returned to one of the most amount of times. I feel like it's Wreck-It Ralph, Shrek, and Emperor's New Groove, which I'm wearing right now. Those are the top ones. They're like I said earlier, like I have nostalgia ones that like from childhood that I've watched forever, but those three are the ones like Wreck-It Ralph when it's like, I'm sad or I'm stressed or I just want something to make me feel good. Wreck-It Ralph is definitely a go-to.
Even though it makes you cry at the end.
Yeah, but it's a happy cry because it's cute.
Now, the first thing I got done when I said that I've watched the movie and you kind of gave me a little yay, 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 and then you said, "Did you watch Wreck-It Ralph 2?" I was like, "Give me a break. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph 2 yet."
Well, see, I would actually, I mean, watch it if you want to, but I didn't like it. So you can
I'm
stick with
sorry,
it.
you didn't?
No, no, I didn't.
Really? So this is where the sequel did not even equal. The sequel didn't equal.
No, it didn't. Uh, it kind of tried to drive Ralph and Vanellope apart, and then it also did a bunch like it goes into like, oh, they're in the internet, you know? So like instead of like the arcade, like they're in the internet. So it's so much more of a broad story and just it just didn't work for me. Like Vanellope wanted to move away from like Ralph's like the relationship they had, and so there was like a parting there and didn't like it. No.
So don't waste my time on it.
No, stick with the first one in my opinion.
Stick with the first one. Rewatch that one a couple more times, right?
Yeah, and catch up to me. I think I'm about at 300, so maybe keep going on that.
Well, sweetheart, I'm gonna have to be around a long time to catch up with you. But every time I do it, you're just gonna put one up on top of me again, aren't you?
Well, you just gotta stop being a sporty spice. Then you can work on it.
And that's gonna happen when?
I pushed the button, so it's today. I pushed it just right now, right here.
Okay, and we've already talked about the Mr. Go Go Go, right?
Mm.
Well, we're gonna wrap it up. Do you have anything else left to say about Wreck-It Ralph?
No, I mean like any listeners and stuff like that. Like it's really great if you haven't seen it. I know that Disney has disappointed us with a lot of these live actions and stuff as of late, and it's just important to remember that there are absolute gems within Disney still, and Wreck-It Ralph is really great, especially like if you're tuning in, we're like doing the nerdy stuff. Like Wreck-It Ralph is like arcade game kind of like it has a bunch of like little nods to OG like arcade games and stuff like that, as well as having a really great story, great cast, voice acting, good story, and gets you emotional and like feel good at the end and all that kinds of stuff. So stop it. And it's really it's a real gem. So it's and also it's not, like what 1950s Disney.
Yeah.
Of more of the modern era, but before they got ridiculous. So um but yeah, I highly recommend it and I think that you guys will really enjoy it. So if you haven't watched it, definitely check it out. If you have watched it, I guess I don't know, do we have a comment section? Let us know if you
Yes, we do. We have a text line.
yeah,
People can text on the text line. It's 843-418-3673.
great. Well, let us know if you've seen it and you like it, or if haven't watched it but want to watch it, all that kinds of stuff.
Well, how can obviously on the Analyzing Horror, they know how to find you. On the nerd, whatever you want to call it, IG page, how can they find you?
Well, analyzing horror, it's with an S instead of a Z. I am like Instagram, Letterbox. I have a YouTube channel, um, a Twitter.
But you also have the other IG page too for your nerd one.
Yes, I do. It's called You're a Witch, Lauren. Because
And
I'm
I've
a
used that once or twice in my life.
But yeah, it's outside of Your Witch Lore, and I'm basically analyzing horror on all different platforms that you can think of. I'm also on Goodreads, so since we talk about Harry Potter, I've been reading more lately, so I've been doing reviews over there and all that kinds of stuff.
I just realized that Adam Carolla was also in the movie.
Who is he?
He
Like,
was
who
Winchell,
was
a member of the Sugar Rush Police Department.
was he really? Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
Adam
funny.
Carolla was.
Was he one of the donut policemen?
Yes, Long
Oh my God.
John.
Okay,
He was
before
Long John.
oh my God. Okay, so before we conclude, I have to do this. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oreo, 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 Oreo. I have to do that with them every single time. Oreos, and it's so funny. It brings me so much joy.
And with that, we're going to wrap this one up. Oh, like I said, you're lucky you're so damn cute. Okay. You are very lucky with that. This is Joel Wilson, and I will see you on the other side.
Bye.